had to share something with you that was a bit of a life lesson, but also listening to my intuition power. Um, this evening, I, this weekend, I had no desire whatsoever to go on social media. This evening, when I got home from work, that used to be the time when I would sit and scroll as a wind down kind of thing to the end of the workday. And I was finding it was not beneficial for me. Um, More so just, I don't need a light into that many people's lives all the time, especially when, if things are going on and it's almost like an escape of your life. You go on there and you see everyone's perfect homes and perfect lives, and it's not real. And then you see, your paint touch ups, your unfinished room, or whatever, right? Anyway, the reason I'm sharing this is I had this really strong pull to open Instagram. And of course, like it's funny, there was this internal battle. No, I don't need to. And it was, yes, just go. Max 10 minutes. No more than 10 minutes. You need to be on there. Why do I need to be on there? It was interesting. I saw two things that really stood out to me. And one was a woman who I do really admire for the energetic work that she is doing and sharing. It's so important these days. It is so important. It doesn't matter what business, industry, job that you do, um, life in general, the energetics are crucial, absolutely crucial. So she was talking about using, like, just how powerful our words are and using the right words um, for whatever in your life, and choosing to choose those power words and know that you deserve, or know that you're taken care of, know that you are um, okay. The other thing she had mentioned is about her and her partner working together, and that's been my reality for almost 17 years. Next month it's 17 years. But even truly before that, we did kind of work part-time together. So it's also an interesting dynamic, which then pulls me over to the other story that I saw, which is also intertwined. Speaking of how her husband had an accident, and, obviously completely unexpected, broken, surgery, and seeing that, my heart instantly went out to her. Been there, done that, obviously different situations, but what I saw her post tonight, or whenever it could have been yesterday, um, was something along the lines of, and I'm not quoting exactly, it's times like these that I wish my husband wasn't so helpful or useful or something like that. And I instantly started crying because that was my reality. And here's where it all intertwines. My husband's a fucking rock star. He really is. At work, at home, we've worked together for 17 years, longer than that. So here's where, like, when she said about how, at times like these, I wish he wasn't so helpful, so useful. My husband's very much a hands-on dad, a hands-on husband. And so when he had his accident, I put on a happy face. Everything's fine. I can do it. Pam, you don't need to ask for help. I was drowning. I was drowning. Emotionally, physically, I was drowning. We worked together. Remember I said that? When I found out about his accident, I was at work through a phone call. The phone ringing was a major trigger. My phone is on silent or vibrate all the time. It's a major trigger for me that I'm working through. When you work in a service-based business, the phone rings all the time, which I am grateful for. But it's also a trigger. So there were many times that I was finding myself triggered and literally saying, like, I don't understand why. And it's because it was all intertwined. There's so, like, it's almost like that much more complex. Like, it's like I'm seeing a star, right? And the various points on the star and how it goes in and out and, the ebbs and the weaves. And yeah, it's a star, not a wave, it's a star, right? And things can get stuck in these little pockets. Listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and know that healing takes time, but it's worth every second. Every second. I'm so grateful. I'm still healing, but I'm still here. I'm happy.